G'day guys, just wanted to do a quick walkthrough of Ecwid, which is a service that I am recommending you guys use for the shop component of your website. It is a pretty big tool with kind of lots of e-commerce stuff. Not all of which we have to worry about, and in fact, for our purposes, it's actually quite easy. So head on over to ecwid.com and get yourself an account, and I'll show you what you need to do to get a store up and running on your website for free. So I'm just going to log in. And it's remember my credentials, so I am good to go. And I suppose this is my dashboard here, and a couple of things that I want to look at. Firstly is the catalog, and this is where we're going to add our products. So go over to the catalog. When you first start up an account, there'll be a bunch of kind of pre-built example products in your catalog, and you'll want to delete those. Let's go over to products. So here's a couple of products that I've already uploaded. I've deleted all of the example products and added my own sample products. And I'm kind of pretending that I'm selling some paintings. So I'm going to add a new product, and I'm going to upload an image, and I'm going to navigate to somewhere where I might have an image. Let's go back in time. One of these pictures here. Maybe this one. I don't know. God. This one. And I'm going to give it a name. I was calling these something like that. I can give it a code if I want. Apparently it's important to put a weight in there for some reason, I suppose for shipping, and you want to give it a price. Also a description. Something like that. And I'm going to save that into my catalog. I'll go back to my product. You can see now that I've got 3 products in my shop there. And just a quick note before we go look at adding our shop to our web page. Ecwid does have a series of kind of premium plans that are not free, and also they will charge you if you do actually set up this shop and start using it to sell people if you have customers. So for the purposes of our project, make sure that you do not enter your PayPal details or your credit card at any stage, just to be sure that you don't get charged. And you shouldn't get charged because their starter kind of pricing is free. Anyway, so let's go over and have a look at the spot where you can configure your shop to add to your website. So let's go and click on this website link there and add store to a website. So add your Ecwid to your website. Let's do that. So what we want to do is, there's a whole lot of, depending on kind of what platform you're using, you can add your Ecwid store to that platform. But we've built our own custom HTML website. So we're going to click on this link here. And we've got first this step here, get the Ecwid integration code here. So I can actually just copy that code, I believe. All right, copy that code. Copy. Just make sure I've selected it all and copied it. Ripper. And I'm going to go over to, I'm going to make a new code pen just to show how easy it is to add that to your site. So once you've got that code from Ecwid, you can, I suppose, go away, Flash Player, add a, I mean, obviously you want to do it in the right page, your shop HTML page, but I'm going to just add a div to add this shop into. I'm going to call it my shop. And I'll just open that up, ready to add my shop in there. I'm going to add a class style. Well, I'm going to target that class and give it a style rule. And I'm going to give it a max width of maybe 600 pixels. And then margin hack. Oops, spell that right. So, God, spelling auto left and right. And I might make a margin of like 20 pixels at the top and the bottom. Super good. And all I need to do now is paste my code into that div. And we can see that we've added our shop into that spot. For some reason my margins aren't working. I'll fix that up, but you can see that our shop is very much functioning there. We've got our thumbnails for our our items that we're selling, and once we click on those, we've got a kind of an individual page for each of the items, and we can kind of add that to our shopping cart or shopping bag in this case. Then we can go to the shopping cart to the checkout. So we're ticking off a whole bunch of requirements of our website by using this service. Oh, and I can see what I've done wrong with my margin hack there. I've got auto set to top and bottom rather than left and right, so I'll just swap those around. Now my shopping cart is nice and centered. It's also responds to width. It's all responsive. The other great thing is that it takes on some of the CSS of your web page. So if I've got particular fonts styled for my body, it'll take on that styling, which is pretty good. The other thing that we can do with Ecwid is we can add a search box, which is a requirement for our assignment. So that's handy. Let's go back to Ecwid. You can see I copied that code there. If I scroll a bit further down the page, it's got add product search box. I'm just going to click on that, and I can get some code for a search box as well. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to jump back over to my shop, and I'm just going to add that in at the top of my div there. We can see that we've got a search box, and voila, that's ticking off one of those elements in our checklist that you guys will remember that you have to make sure that you adhere to.